Let's bring back in Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures in Chicago. Oliver, anything stick out at you when it comes to livestock?
Well, we've been optimistic on live cattle for a while, but today's price action is a little bit concerning, especially in that February contract where we were consolidating higher and today we're breaking down. If we can't defend that 137 and a half on a closing basis, that'll neutralize our bias here in the near term. Now, looking a little further out, we're a little bit more optimistic in that April contract specifically. There's a seasonal that starts today, goes through January 2nd. It's been profitable to the buy side 15 out of the last 15 years. I hope I didn't just jinx it, but seasonally we start to see things firm into the end of the year in that April contract, and that's what we're playing with clients here into the end of the year.
All right, going into the year, I mean, economically speaking, bullish, bearish, the economy and what that might do to our products, in general?
Well, obviously, there's been a lot of jawboning back and forth, and the news cycles are so short-lived here. I'm not expecting any catastrophe, so to speak. We obviously saw a lot of volatility to start last week's trade. That has since subsided. We've seen stocks rebound. I think there's still a lot of question marks lingering as we turn the calendar into next year. But as it stands right now, I think the market's done a pretty good job at shrugging off a lot of the uncertainty that lingers out there. And that's not to say it won't pop up again, but for now, the waters have certainly calmed.
Real quick, do you follow the dollar? And if you do, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we've been pretty optimistic on the dollar for the last several months, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that continue to trade higher over time, and that could put a little bit of a headwind in some of these commodities, including the grain markets. Wheat is the one that we look at more often than not, as it has a little bit of more of a correlation inversely to the dollar.
Awesome stuff. Great. Thank you very much. It's Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures. Always good to have you on. We're going to bring it back to Chicago.